now the song is stuck in my head. This gloss. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I created this makeup look inspired from Madhuri Dixit. So this particular makeup look is from Hum Aapke Hai Kaun. So this is the max I could do. She's so beautiful and so iconic. And the other day I was just scrolling through Instagram and I saw her picture and she looked so pretty in that. I mean, her hair, like that feather cut, just everything looked so iconic. So I really wanted to recreate her look. So I went through a lot of her looks on Google Images and this particular look seemed really interesting. So here it is. I hope you enjoy it. And without further ado, let's get started. So first I would be applying a primer. For that I'm using the Smashbox Vitamin Glow Primer and just going to apply it all over my face. I got this as a free sample. It smells like, have you eaten Waffy? It smells exactly like Waffy in orange flavor. Also under my eyes and on my eyelids because my under eyes tend to be dry, especially when I apply concealer. By the way, I've also applied a moisturizer sometime back. Next, I'll be using the L'Oreal Paris Base Magique Transforming Smoothing Primer. I'm using this on the sides of my nose where I have some open pores just to smoothen them out. For the foundation, I'll be mixing two foundations. The Maybelline Fit Me is in the shade 228. It is slightly darker for me. So I'll be mixing the K Beauty foundation in the shade 120Y Light. So this foundation is really light for me. So I've just mixed both of them together and applied. I'm just drawing lines especially where I need the most coverage and then I'll blend it out with my beauty blender. These days I'm really enjoying mixing my foundations and applying because it just gives me the perfect shade first of all, and the finish looks so beautiful. Earlier I used to see YouTubers mixing their foundations, you know, and I'm like, why do they mix it and how do they mix it? But ever since I started doing that, I understood what they meant when they loved mixing foundations. These days I'm just never satisfied with just one foundation. First of all, the shade is not perfect for me because I've got lighter, but even otherwise, like, I'm never satisfied with the finish. I always want to mix my foundations. It gave a very light finish, like it doesn't feel very heavy right now. I've not applied multiple layers of foundation since a very long time, so I feel like applying one more layer. So again, I mixed these two foundations and just going over the areas. I'm not applying it under my eyes because I'll be using a concealer there, and the concealer I'm using is full coverage, so I don't really need a foundation layer. For the concealer, I'm using the Sugar Magic Wand Waterproof Concealer in the shade Chocochino. I've been loving this concealer a lot lately, and the best thing about it is a little bit goes a long way, so you don't really need a lot of it. See how much coverage it gave? And whatever is left on the sponge, I'm also applying it on my eyelids. And while blending, always look up and blend, okay? Otherwise, this concealer will settle into your fine lines. And dab it with a very light hand. Like, don't just press it, you know, because it will move away the concealer while it's wet. So just lightly dab on it. And before applying the powder, just blend it once again just so that there's no creasing happening, because if it's creasing and if you set it with powder, that's going to be set and it will look like it's creasing. For the powder, I'm using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking Powder in the shade Sugar Cookie. I'm going to take about this much. It smells like those olden days ka powder, you know, and just lightly press it. Even while doing this, I'm looking up so that the powder is evenly applied. And I'm just going to dab till the powder disappears. And now whatever is left, I'm applying it on my eyelids as well. I don't need a lot on my eyelids because if I apply a lot and it becomes very powdery, it will be difficult to blend the shadows. But also it shouldn't be sticky, you know. It should be matte, but also not too much powder. I'm also applying some powder on my smile lines because they crease for me. Whatever's left on my sponge, I'm lightly going to apply it on the rest of my face, because actresses used to have matte makeup, you know, back in the day in 90s. That was the thing back then. Now people are more into dewy looks and, you know, natural looking looks. But that time, since the camera technology, you know, wasn't so advanced, you had to apply a lot of layers. So a lot of layers equals to matte makeup. Otherwise your makeup didn't show in the camera, right? So I'm guessing that's the reason. Bella, Bella, I watched that song so many times just to focus on her makeup, and now the song is stuck in my head. वो है निशान eyebrows, I'm using the Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette and using this angled brush and this dark brown shade, okay? She has really bold eyebrows. I have not threaded them since a long time. The last time I got my eyebrows threaded was during my wedding reception, and after that I've been just shaving the extra parts. With the spoolie side, I'm just going to blend it out. And the next step, this is something I've been doing for all my makeup looks. I use this NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. I just love this, okay? It just kind of sets my eyebrows and it also gives a nice tint. So I'm just going over. So now let's do eye makeup. I'm using the same eyeshadow palette and using this shade over here. I'm using it all over my lid and blending it in my crease as well. I think I have some pink on the brush. So it gave a nice base. Next I'm going to use this brown shade over here. The makeup is mostly cool toned, that's why I'm using this palette. All my other palettes are mostly warm toned because I usually don't like cool toned looks. And I'm going to apply it in my outer V. Now I'm just going to take a bigger brush and just blend it all out. Now I'm going to add the dark brown shade in the outer V. And again take the bigger blending brush and blend it all out. I find warm tone shades much easier to blend. The cool tone shades are not always easy. That's what I feel. I'm not sure if that's true. Cool tone shades tend to look patchy according to me, or maybe it's just I have got bad quality shades. Next I'm going to use this metallic eyeshadow stick by Kay Beauty. This is in the shade Glam Grey. I'm gonna touch the eyeshadow directly, hoping it doesn't get messed up. I'm focusing the most here and then blend it inwards. I don't want a lot of shade in the inner corner. Now I'm going to add a little bit of this shade because I never use it and this look is kind of my chance to use it finally. Just going to take a little bit and dab it on top of it. Now I'm going to take this shade again and applying it in my inner half just to make it a little more bright. My eyeshadow is a bit patchy. And under my eyes, I'm just going to use the same shades. So first I would be using the dark brown shade and focusing the most on the outer corner and then slowly blending it inwards. I'm going to take a little bit of this light brown shade as well. She doesn't seem to wear kajal, but she does have some shadows underneath her eyes. Just blending once with my bigger blending brush. I'm also going to tight line my upper waterline. Now I'm going to use this shade for my inner corner highlight. I usually use this shade, but she doesn't seem to have like a very bright pop, so using this shade. It's a really subtle shade. Also on my brow bone. And now I'm going to draw a winged eyeliner. Wish me luck. I'm just going to draw a very thin line, okay? Using the Too Faced Better Than Sex liquid liner. Thoda gadbad happened there. My wing liners are not matching. This is why I don't do wing liners. I will try to fix it. I think I have to wipe and do it again. So I'm back. I removed my liner and somehow fixed my eyeshadow because the eyeshadow was gone because I used micellar water. So I'm going to try to draw a liner again. That's the max I can do. Now time for mascara. First I'm going to curl my lashes. For the mascara, I'm using the Sugar Lash of the Titans mascara. I've been loving this mascara a lot. I'm going to do the same on the other lash. So she seems to have really nice lashes. It's either really natural looking false eyelashes or maybe her natural lashes are good. I'm not sure. But for me, I'm going to use PAC M75 lashes. But what I've done is I've cut them in half. I'll be using the small side and I'll be applying it only on the outer side, not in the inner. So I'll be right back. So I'm back with my lashes. I think I'm going to do this more often. I've just applied the lashes over here. These are my natural lashes, but if I had longer lashes they would look even more natural. Since I have very small lashes, it looks kind of weird. It looks like I got lash extensions. For my contour, I'm using this shade from the Sugar Contour palette. I'm not adding bronzer because it seems like a very cool toned makeup look. For the blush, I'm using the Kay Beauty blush in the shade Mild Berry. So this is like a very mild pink kind of shade. Even she seems to wear like a cool toned shade, right? So this is perfect for that. I'm also contouring my nose. Now I'm going to spray my face with some Fix Plus because I'm feeling dry. And I'm going to add this highlighter again. This is a very subtle highlighter. Even she doesn't seem to have like a blinding highlighter. So just going to add little of this. For the lips, I'm first lining my lips with the MAC lip pencil in the shade Soar. Next, I'm using this Maybelline Superstay Lip Crayon in the shade 85. The shade name is not written. I'll just write it on the screen. She's wearing a pink gloss. So I just wanted to have something pink underneath. I do have a pink gloss, coincidentally. This is the Nykaa gloss in the shade Gal Pal. I had won it for one of Nykaa's giveaways, I remember, I think 2 years back. And this color is very similar to what she's wearing. This look is not at all my vibe. This gloss sticks to my hair. For the hair, she's wearing a ponytail with some hair in front. She's wearing a ribbon, but since I don't have a ribbon, I'm just gonna use my scrunchie. You remember they used to have these feather cuts back in the day? I'm just gonna wear some jewelry which is similar to hers and be right back. Okay, so I did not have similar earrings, so I just wore pearl earrings. And for choker, I actually wore my bracelet. This is a bracelet. So I've done some jugaad. I have attached this string over here and I've tied it to my hair. And it was so difficult to do by myself and it's still falling off. Na jugaad karne ke baad bhi nahi chal raha. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna keep it here and pose. Please don't mind. I'm wearing a kurta. This was the closest to what she's wearing. Of course, it's not exactly the same color. This is more peachy pink. So this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every Saturday. And today's comment shout out goes to Alicia Thomas. Thank you so much for commenting and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.